Hello, everyone, and welcome to Leadership Evolution. My name is Jim, and I'm really happy that you chose to be with me today. I want to ask you a question. Do people like working with you? You can only go as far as your team's performance, and you can't call yourself a leader if people don't like to be around you, if people don't like to come to you with your ideas, if people avoid you, if people are afraid of you, if people just don't like you as a person, then you won't be able to get anything done in business. And leadership is all about influence. And so a question that should be on the minds of leaders from time to time is, am I the kind of person that people like to work with? You bring your energy with you wherever you go. And if you are inside in conflict and turmoil, insecure, angry, irritable, insecure, I think I already said that one, then you're going to bring that with you to the workplace, and that aura, that energy is going to repel people and keep them from wanting to spend time with you. That's going to keep them from wanting to collaborate with you. If, on the other hand, your energy is positive and uplifting and can do, then people are going to be attracted to that, and they're going to want to spend time with you. I never understood whenever I see supervisors, managers, owners of businesses walk into their workplace with this scowl on their face, with irritation in their voice, with like toxicity in their attitude. And I think sometimes people feel like in order to be a good manager, you have to have this concentration, this competitive spirit that lets everyone know that you're top dog, that you're the alpha person in the room. And a lot of times we as leaders are unaware that aura, that energy that we bring with us actually repels people and keeps them from wanting to spend time with us. It's your responsibility to be the kind of person that people like to work with and to work for. Now, let me be clear here. It's not your responsibility to determine what people like or don't like. If people like you or don't like you, that's not your responsibility. Your responsibility is to be the kind of person that someone can like, and the kind of person, the kind of leader that people want to work for. When you're the kind of person that people can come to freely, and you're approachable enough so that people can come to you and give you their ideas and tell you about the things that they're hesitating about. When you're that kind of person, when you're the kind of person that people enjoy collaborating with, then you'll get way more accomplished as a leader. So today I want to give you some things that I think are fundamental if you want to be the kind of person that other people like to be around and that other people want to work with. But before I get into that, I just want to say that it's critical that if you're the kind of person that people like to be around, that you're going to have to learn to like yourself. Now, I know I keep coming back to this subject in all of my videos, and if you're reading the book that I wrote that goes along with this, I refer you back to section 1, because if you haven't learned your own purpose and are living by some core values that you have for yourself, if you're not self-aware, if you haven't accepted responsibility for the circumstances in your life, then really you don't like yourself and you don't respect yourself. And if you don't like or respect yourself, then there's no way that anybody around you is going to like or respect you. So it's critical that you do the hard work of understanding who you are, accepting who you are, living into it, and loving that about yourself. Because when you like yourself, when you can respect who you are as a person, then you can ask yourself, I wonder if everyone else likes to work with me as well. But once you've got that taken care of and once you've situated that in your own spirit, here are some fundamentals that I think you could practice. You can start today practicing these things to make yourself more the kind of person that people like to be with, the kind of person that people like to work with specifically. Smile. Smiling is a universal signal that you accept that you want to be with the person that you're with. So smile. Try to lose the tight, anxious, irritated, afraid demeanor that you have and relax. And the next time you see somebody, smile. When you can do that, people are attracted to that because they think that you accept them. And by the way, you're not doing this to manipulate people. You're doing this because you genuinely value them. So smile and let that smile reach your eyes. Let them know that you are glad to see them. Look them in the eye. When you look someone in the eye and you're not distracted by other things that are going on around you, and you're not fidgety with your eyes because you're thinking about something else, that lets them know that you value them, that they're important to you. So look them right in the eye and let them know, I see you. The sentiment, I see you, is, I think, one of the least used practices in business. We're thinking about all the other things that are going on around us and all the projects we have to complete and all the money that we have to make and all the promotions that we're striving for. And we tend to overlook people instead of seeing them, really seeing them. So if you want people to like working with you, look them in the eye, engage them with your eyes. Listen well. Listen like you mean it. When someone's talking to you, really try to understand what they're saying and echo back to them what you just heard. Not only that, internally try to understand their emotions and their feelings as they are talking to you. When you can connect with somebody over what they're feeling and really listen to what they're saying, they will like being with you. Too many of us, as leaders especially, are doing the old nod and someone's talking to us and we're like, but my mind is on the next thing that I have to do. And I'm thinking about why I don't want to be right now with this person talking about this thing because I have other things that are more important. And when you do that often enough, people sense that you don't care for them. People sense that they're not important to you. So listen, and listen well. Explain why. A lot of times when someone comes to us with an idea, we have to say no. But often we say no and that's it. And it's the understood part is because I say so. You don't have to understand, just no. Or, hey, I want you to do this. Why? Just do it. Now, there's not a time and a place for that, but if you want people to like being with you, if you want people to like working with you, one of the most valuable things that you can learn is to give people the why behind whatever it is that you're talking about. When you talk about why, what you're doing is you're elevating their status. You're bringing them into your world and helping them to understand the thinking and the logic and all the other variables that went into making the decision that you made. And when you do that with people, they appreciate that. That lets them know that you think that they're important enough to bring them in on the business. So explain why. Another way for you to become the kind of person that people can like working with is to remain humble. When you make a mistake, admit it publicly. People are attracted to somebody, especially a leader, who is open and humble enough to say, you know what, I blew it. And I want you to know I'm going to do better in the future. So when you make a mistake, admit it publicly. By the way, when your people make a mistake, address it with them privately. The same with success. If you succeed, make sure that everybody that was involved gets as much as, if not more credit than you get. But when you fail, make sure that you take 100% responsibility for that failure. People will love working with you if you respect them enough and if they are important enough to you to do all of these things. Now, there are things, obviously, other things that you can do to be the kind of person that people love to work with. But these are just a few of the things that you can do. And by the way, these few things that I just mentioned, smiling, making eye contact, listening, explaining the why, all the stuff that we just talked about, those will make the biggest impact on the people that work for you. So try it today. I hope that you'll do that because, look, if people don't like working with you, then you're going to be alone. And you can only do so much alone. You can only accomplish so much when you're by yourself. And isn't it better to move through life and to move through business being surrounded by people who like each other and collaborate well and as a team can move a project forward? I don't know about you, but that's what I want for myself. So do the work to be the kind of person that people like to work with. Be approachable, be authentic, be trustworthy, be all those things, and people will like working with you. Thanks for watching today. I hope that you got some value out of this video. I spend a lot of time trying to figure out how I can, in a few minutes, give you the most value for your buck. Not that you're paying for this, but I want this time to be valuable. If it has been, I hope that you'll smash the like button and maybe do that right now. Thank you. I appreciate that. I really do, because that helps this channel grow. And I just want to have the biggest impact I can have on leaders, especially young leaders who are out there. If you have any comments about what we talked about today, please leave them in the comment section below. I promise you that I'll answer every question that gets asked, and I will engage with whatever comment that you put in there. So thanks for watching. Keep evolving as a leader, and I'll see you in the next video.